Well, being a small business owner, and both small businesses that I have owned were entrepreneurial. I started them myself from scratch. First time wasn't so successful, second time has been much better. And I now have 6 employees, 4 in Ashland and 2 in Michigan. And through that experience, I have learned numerous things about how to communicate with other individuals to help that business grow and talk to people. I've actually been working with some individuals who I deal with in business and trying to convince them what a great place Ashland is, and because of our economic base and things like that, what a great place it would be. But through that experience, I've learned how to talk to people, and I've learned how to network with people, and that's the biggest thing, is you need to know where to go and who to talk to when it comes to answering questions and finding out things that you don't know. In my little cell phone on my pocket right now, I have over 500 contacts. I keep a list of everybody that I've ever met and ever known through business and through my personal life. And through those resources, I can do that.
Thank you. Mr. Wayne.
For 9 years, I earned a living buying and selling businesses. I represented sellers and I represented buyers. It was a 100% commission job. If it didn't fly, I didn't eat. I learned real quick what was something that was going to work and what was not. I'm a quick study on that type of thing. The community itself has a lot of responsibility for this. You out there are responsible also for our economic development. You've got to speak positively about us. If we can grow and expand and retain our existing businesses, it's going to attract other businesses here. We have to have a positive community doing that. I could go on, but I see I'm going to be running out of time. Thank you.
Mr. Sorensen.
I do not have all the answers to making this town turn around and grow. But I have the ability and I have the knowledge to put together an organization, like I said in my opening statement, to help me develop a plan that will bring jobs and industries to this community. I started a business a number of years ago from scratch and grew to 39 employees before I sold it. We were one of the 7th we went in a period of 7 years to the 7th biggest boating magazine in the United States. I sold it, and I'm saying right here and now, I made a healthy profit, and my wife and I were able to retire at the young age of 59, and I'm very proud of that. Why I'm taking on the mayor's job, because before I die, I want to leave a legacy to this community that we turn this town around and become economically viable instead of economically depressed.
Well, to kind of start my local experience here, first time I came to Wisconsin, to Ashland, was to build a mill, which was later the LP mill down here. It was my responsibility to get that up and running and producing before I left. And then I went on to Roseburg Lumber Company in Roseburg, Oregon, one of the largest mills in the country. I was production manager for the lumber division, and I had over 600 people there under my guidance, and I worked there for 5 years until I purchased my own mill, and I just have to cut it short, but I run them successfully for and I had over 200 employees at that mill.
Thank you, Mr. Green.
Can I add a comment? I want to say one other thing. I said, even though I am not mayor yet, I have already begun the process of fulfilling my dream, and I hope your dream, by sitting down with Mr. Tietzer from the new WIN, Wisconsin Innovative Network, to try and bring technology businesses to this community. I have ideas how to develop some of our existing resources to bring industry to town. I have met with Mr. Peterson from Northland College, who has volunteered to help us bring the Northland student body and professors into this state. So it isn't just a talk the talk and not walk the walk. I plan to walk the walk, and my legacy to leave this community is that on my tombstone to say Dave did good.
Thank you. Mr. Williams.
I would just like to add one other comment, and that is, I can't help but emphasize enough that trying to bring new business into the town is an important thing to do. But one of the things that I feel is even more important is trying to invigorate and enhance the businesses that are here now. We have a lot of small businesses in this area. We have a lot of people that are entrepreneurial and would like to start small businesses. We need to make sure that they know and understand the programs that are available for them to do that. We also need to get out there and just help these folks and find out what it is we can do so that we can get people that maybe have been laid off back to work. If we could take every local business in town and add one employee to that business, think of how many more folks would be employed in this community right now. I think that's the quickest key. We don't need to build, we don't need to bring people in, we don't need to incentivize with tax breaks and things like that. Let's see what we can do to help the people that are here now so that we can get people back to work.
Thank you. Mr. Whalen?
Well, back to collaboration, retention, and expansion. I agree with Mr. Williams on that. We're of one mind and we've both been in business. If we do that and have a viable business area going here, we're going to attract other people, like we already have with Walmart, Walgreens, Toyota, Honda, and O'Reilly's. They looked at what we were doing here and said this is where they want to be. They did a research of our demographics. They have it. This city is becoming an important retail regional hub.
You want to say something, John?
Yeah. I wanted to briefly say that in all my experience in running these plants, and I've never had a strike. I never had a place that was organized after I come, and the ones that was not, organized when I went there, they was not organized when I left. And I'm very proud of that because I've had a large amount of experience on both sides of the fence, in union and in managing the mills and these companies. I also have a degree in this area.
Thank you, Mr. Green.